What's happening? This is Aldous Hodge, and you know you're watching Stephen A's World on ESPN Plus.
Appreciate that love, bro. Appreciate that love, Aldous. But you know what time it is? It's time for folks to get at me. Will you send your message to my Twitter page at Stephen A. Smith, thinking you going to just get at me, not realizing I'm going to get right back at you. So let's get this party started. Give it to me first up.
What's up, Stephen A? Yes, I'm sitting on the toilet right now, but I have a question for you that I need answered. I'm not hearing enough about it. What are your...
Hell with him. How you going to text me from the toilet and admit that on camera? How trifling and tacky can you be? That is just disgusting. It's just disgusting. But I'm going to be nice because I'm Stephen A. And I do have a nice side. So guess what? Play it again. Let's hear him. Let's put him back up and give him a chance. I'm going to ignore the fact that he's on the
toilet right now, but I have a question for you that I need answered. I'm not hearing enough about it. What are your expectations for Carson Wentz in Indianapolis? I think he's going to blow up back with Frank Reich. I need to know what you're thinking. Love the show. Keep it up, brother.
Let me fair. First of all, I think it's Frank Reich, not Frank Reich, number one. Number two, I will tell you this. I think Carson Wentz is going to have a pretty good season. Now, that might not be totally because of Carson Wentz. He's got a big-time offensive line protecting him, okay? So he's going to get sacked 58 times or something like that. That's number one. Number two, you got a running back in Jonathan Taylor. Number three, T.Y. Hilton has returned. Pascal could play along with the rest of the crew. And obviously, you got Frank Reich calling plays and stuff like that. He's your head coach, and he was the former offensive coordinator in Philadelphia and the quarterback's coach. So I got a lot of faith. Plus, I'm looking at Indy on the defensive side of the ball. They're not bad. I think they've got a complete team. They're accustomed to playing with one another, being together. Carson Wentz can throw the football. He can run with the football. He just can't play hero ball. And I think Frank Reich can reel him in. And I think this is going to work out very, very well for the Indianapolis Colts. I wouldn't even be surprised if they won the NFC South. I really, really wouldn't. Even though I don't understand why they're in the South, considering the fact that they're in Indy. But that's a subject for another day. Next one.
Hey, Stephen A. Smith. Big fan of the show. I just have one question for you. So, as the Brooklyn Nets keep piling up all these stars, if they get eliminated in the first round or the second round, are they going to be clowned worse than the Clippers last year?
Hell yeah!
Your thoughts, please.
Even worse. Even worse. If the Brooklyn Nets were to lose in the first round or the second round, the season is an unmitigated failure. There is no getting around it. KD, Kyrie, James Harden, and you don't even get to the conference finals. First of all, it'll be a problem if you don't get to the finals. So you damn well know it's going to be a problem if you don't get to the conference finals. Brooklyn Nets better win. Better win. With all of that stuff going on there, KD out for how many games? Kyrie taking off when he wants to. Excuse me, you got Blake Griffin there now, LaMarcus Aldridge there, and you can't get to the NBA Finals. You don't even get to the conference finals. It would be much worse than what the Clippers had to endure when they folded after having a 3-1 lead against Denver last year. It'll be much worse than that. Next one.
Stephen A., what's up, brother? Hey, man, I got a question. So you always talk about for your Knicks, right? You need a Skywalker. You need somebody who can, be a star and, be that person that can take the New York Knicks to the next level, right? I thought Zach LaVine would be that person, right? You know what I'm saying? But they got Nikola Vucevic. So I don't think he's going to go anywhere, Stephen A. So now the next Skywalker I'm thinking is, what about Russell Westbrook? Would Russell Westbrook be that guy for the New York Knicks? Because I believe that this guy has the heart, he has the determination, and the will to win over the New York crowd.
Oh, wait, stop.
And really bring the New York Knicks.
Okay, it's not determination, it's determination. That's number one. Come on, brother, elocute yourself appropriately. That's number one. Number two, I will shock you with this. That's not a bad thing you brought up. Now, I recently got on Russell Westbrook because, again, you're not winning enough. And on top of it all, you haven't worked on your jump shot, okay? Because it doesn't seem to improve. But everything else in terms of his tenacity, his veracity, his athleticism, his ability to put up points in buckets, Here, that would be a plus for the New York Knicks. Now, I don't think it's going to happen because he's getting too much money, and the New York Knicks is in the midst of a culture change, so they ain't trying to change but so much. But I tell you where it gets interesting. Tom Thibodeau coaching in New York City, having those boys playing defense and playing together, the stubbornness that Russell Westbrook exhibits, if you could reel that in just a touch, Russell Westbrook's an asset. This is not a scrub. This is a future Hall of Famer. He's a superstar talent. He just isn't Damian Lillard or Steph Curry because of their ability to shoot outside shots. But I don't just blame him about Washington. I'm looking at Scott Brooks, too. But Russell Westbrook in New York, can't see it happening. But if it did, I wouldn't mind. It's not a bad selection on your part, my brother. Not a bad selection at all. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.